friends, thanks for clicking today's Dreaded D Rose report. I never have this chair in the right position. Alright, a lot of people ask, why do you call this the Dreaded D Rose report? Well, D Rose I am. Report is what I'm getting ready to give you. Dreaded, I give you dreaded reports like this subject right here. This right here is why it's called Dreaded sometimes. A Pennsylvania woman, 26-year-old Amanda Catherine Hine, stands accused of killing her newborn after giving birth to him in a bathroom of a sports bar. Instead of fleeing the scene of the crime, the silly ass stayed in the bar and watched WWE SummerSlam. Don't ask no more. 9 days after undergoing torn tricep surgery, the 13-time world champion still is unable to move his arms, so he can't even do that no more. We can see him all day long. Anyway, he released the following injury report Thursday morning. He says, day 9 post-op, still can't move my arm, maybe bending the rules a bit. I refuse to sit still, stitches out in 5 days, and then to be even stronger, he wrote. Seen to still face about 4 to 6 month timetable before returning to the ring. What's he doing with one of the Bella twins? Bree, isn't it? What's he doing with her? Poor thing. I'm right here. I can help out. WWE.com has added the latest WWE 1980s superstar and a good close friend of mine. If you ever see him, just ask him about, don't say Dreaded, but just D Rose. He'll tell you about me. Hillbilly Jim. They added him to the alumni section. Now he's about 61 years old. Jim hosts a show on Sirius satellite radios called Hillbilly's Jim Moonshine Matinee, where he plays a variety of country music and southern rock, and in between the records he tells stories about his time with the World Wrestling Federation. And he never really ever told me exactly what happened to his knee. He said, oh, it was just an accident. Things happen. That's why he got put out. Of course, he went and managed a few people after he quit wrestling, but he didn't get to wrestle all that long, man. That was too bad. Nice guy, real nice. Anyway, whether it's from Hog Holler, I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's from Greenville. William Regal, he's scheduled to display his comic talent as he headlines An Audience with a Wrestling Villain 2 on November 11th, Monday, at the Frog and Bucket Comedy Club, Oldham Street, Manchester, England, about 11 p.m. If you're over that way, you get the information. I can give it to you here, but it wouldn't do you much any good. Oh, Kazarni, that was Kazarni for a short time at WWE, very short time, 40 years old today. His real name is Nick Chevovich. Hey, it's his birthday. Don't blame the guy. All right, former WCW wrestler Bobby Blaze. You don't remember him. But anyway, he has released an autograph called Pin Me, Pay Me, Had Boots Will Travel, chronicling a journey through the professional world of wrestling. Anyway, synopsis reads, says Bobby Blaze Smidley, forthright autobiography, and it's got the title, is a powerful insight and a look into the inner workings of professional wrestling, written in a retrospective storytelling style that puts you in the ring with him, overcoming illness, adversities, and rise to the heights of chosen profession. Bobby takes you on the road around the world, realizing after his lifelong dream to be a professional, to be one of the rare individuals who earns a living as a professional wrestler. I don't know how true it would be, but anyway, you can get it, I think, online, the book. That was just an FYI for you guys. Prior to joining World Wrestling Federation in the late 90s, Blaze competed for Smoky Mountain Wrestling on February 26, 1985. He defeated Jerry the King Lawler to capture the Smoky Mountain Heavyweight Championship. All right, in this week's edition of the Inbox, KAITLYN addresses such topics as the spear and who inspired her to become a diva, type matches she desires when she faces AJ Lee, her favorite Simpson character and episode, and which former diva she was most interested in facing. The response on the last topic, I guess, the hybrid diva wants Karma, since she reminds her of a character from the Disney's Little Mermaid. I'd never seen Little Mermaid. I don't know. Said, I never got a shot to face Karma, KAITLYN said. I guess the biggest reason is because she really reminds me of Ursula, the sea witch, just because of her laugh. All right, retiring UFC Stephen Bonner, age 36, is interested in getting into pro wrestling, mainly WWE, which I would say anytime everybody in UFC, when they're kind of done with getting really, really hurt, they'll be hitting some of the alphabetical titles up, UFC, WWE, ROH, TNA. A joint bid between New York, Michigan, and Windsor, Ontario, Canada has come up with WrestleMania 32 in 2016, places we may have it. The bid is running with Orlando, Florida, and Texas area. Detroit means WrestleMania would be at Ford's Field, the site of WrestleMania 23. The city of Windsor has a sister city and has agreed to put up $60,000 in taxpayer money to help Detroit get WrestleMania, because that's going to be an overflow over there. WWE's turned down the idea of doing a Bruno Sammartino movie by Scott Rosenfeld. There's said to be some parties still interested, but Rosenfeld was hoping to reach a deal with WWE. Bigger purse strings, probably. Here's just a few recent attendance figures. August 23rd for WWE. Fresno, California, 6,500 fans, $160,000 gate. 24th in San Diego, 4,000 fans. La Cruz, Mexico, 5,700 fans. Ontario, California, 4,800 fans. And Rio Rancho, New Mexico, 4,000 fans. That seems to me like that's a little down on attendance figures. Not sure if that was Raw and SmackDown mixed in or what, but they're just not selling out like they used to at all. And you know, Ed Brutus, the Barber Beefcake, Ed Leslie, was recently married, and I didn't know Hulk Hogan was single. Oh, hey, Eva Marie, she did some ring announcing for WWE Superstars taping held on Monday, Raw in Phoenix. Another WWE NXT star had his name changed over the weekend. It was an Australian wrestler, Matt Silva, now known as Buddy Murphy. The guy down the street, Buddy Murphy. That's a good friend of mine. Anyway, it's worth noting that Cassius Ohno was not used in the most recent set of WWE NXT tapings. Last word was Ohno was taken off of TV and told to get his body better looking. Well, I'm glad they haven't seen me. I'd be on radio constantly. Whew. Anyway, he needs to concentrate on more weight training. Didn't say lifting, but I guess that's... Anyway, Sami Callihan is no more as an independent wrestling standout. Will now be known as Solomon Crow. Going, I wonder if the Crow image is going to be coming up in the long trench coat thing. But anyway, going forward as part of WWE's NXT division, 25-year-old issued the following statement Wednesday evening on Twitter announcing the name change. Says Sami Callihan is no more as an independent wrestling standout. Kind of sad. Now they're going to train him, retrain him a different way, the WWE way. All right, CM Punk, he was in attendance at the UFC event at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. The show aired live on Fox Sports 1, which I don't get, and as WWE Superstar was seated next to UFC President Dana White. And I never heard a thing about what Vince has had to say about that yet, since he was also showed on camera next to the man. I really don't think, I don't know if if he just likes watching it, or Punk wants to be, one of the fighters, but I don't think he can make it. I really don't. He may like to, but he may just like watching it. The official WWE website was taken offline approximately an hour today, and approximately around, well, that was an hour yesterday. I'm reading this from yesterday's thing. It was about 1 p.m. User behind a Twitter account that promotes hacking named Anonymous Indonesia, located at Anan News Indo, is claiming to have gotten into the website and took it offline. And nothing happened. Well, wasn't that fun? Take it offline. I guess it's just to show you, you know, if I can do it, I'm going to do it. All right. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.